Welcome to Plate, or welcome back to Plate if you've used us before. New Year's Eve menu. Right, we have 4 courses. First of all, we've got the glazed pork belly, then we have the smoked haddock ravioli, beef Wellington, and then another assiette of desserts prepared for you. Before we start the pork belly, if you take your beef Wellington out of the box, out of the main course box, and just leave it on its greaseproof paper on the side, just to come up to room temperature a little bit whilst you have your other 2 courses, and then it will be perfect to go in the oven whilst you're preparing your main course to be the right temperature when it comes to eating. Okay, so with the pork belly, all you're going to need for this really is a pair of scissors, teaspoon, dessert spoon, and a baking tray. And in your bag, you will find also, you will have your oven preset to 180 degrees Celsius for a fan, 200 for a non-fan. And in your bag, you will find a pot with your portions of glazed pork belly. There's a pot with your jelly cubes, a pot with your garnish to finish, pea shoots again. Love pea shoots on any starter, I just think they're delicious and they look so pretty on the plate as well. And then you will have a piping bag with your pesto, piping bag with your cider reduction, and then in this lovely jar here we have the crackling crumb to finish. Okay, so first things first, take your pork belly out. It's on greaseproof paper, and if you just lift it straight on to your baking tray, separate them slightly, and then pop them in your preheated oven. You're going to set the timer for 10 minutes on that. Okay, 10 minutes go. And then what we'll do is we will plate everything up when there's only 2 minutes left on the timer, because it takes literally no time at all. So when it comes down to 8 minutes, we'll start putting everything else on the plate. Gives you 2 minutes just to finish the pork belly off and put it on. Okay? Okay, 2 minutes left on the timer. So now we're going to dress the plate, garnish on. We're going to take the cider reduction, we're going to snip the end off the piping bag, straight into the bin so we can get it in the food. And we're going to do 3 lines on the angle on the left hand side of each plate. So start here. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next, we're going to take the pesto. Because it's got oil in it, it might separate it slightly, so just move it around a little bit in the bag, get the olive oil mixed back in again. Again, snip the end off the piping bag, straight into the bin. And we're going to run this slightly over the top of the reduction, and we'll do a little line as well for the pork belly to sit on. Colour on the plate. Right. Like so. Line for the pork belly. Squeeze it down. Okay. Next, we're going to put the jelly on. Quite fragile, so careful with this. Using your teaspoon, we're just going to dot 4 on each on the left hand side. One. 2. 3. 4. Okay, time is going off. Take the pork belly out while we finish off. Same in the other plate. can start the pork belly now. Put it straight on top, like so. Then we're just going to finish with pea shoots, 4 on each plate. On the left hand side. And we're going to lose some of the crackling crumb. Just over the top. There, 2 pork belly starters ready to go, looking really vibrant and delicious on the plate.